Right then, let's talk about computer games, in particular Hardspace Shipbreaker. I should point out that this game is still in early access, so new features and content may be added in the future, and existing ones may be changed or removed before this game goes gold. In Hardspace Shipbreaker, you are a cutter. You will slice and break apart spaceships for salvage in zero gravity. Each ship presents a 3D physics puzzle made up of structural cut points, hazardous systems, and valuable tech. Using state-of-the-art technology, you'll satisfyingly fillet decommissioned ships and sort their remains into 3 different receptacles: the furnace and the processor, which are located on either side of the ship, and the salvage barge underneath. It is a wonderfully chill experience, reinforced by the jangly soundtrack and soothing drawl of your handler. Gently dissecting a ship and completing your work orders is a nice relaxing time, until it, well, isn't.
Fire damage. Warning, electrical damage. Reduce wear on your suit's heating element by maintaining a healthy body temperature.
Electrical malfunctions, coolant leaks, accidentally cutting through fuel lines, and the joys of a reactor meltdown await the careless salvager. Be careful with your laser cutter. Measure twice, cut once. Hardspace Shipbreaker immediately grounds you in its world by having you fill in an application form for your new job. The questions, options, and disclaimers really hammer home the satirical hyper-capitalist dystopia of the game world, and the deadpan delivery of your suit's warnings always raise a smile, even when you're running out of oxygen. There's plenty of logs and audio recordings to collect as you salvage ships to provide further lore should you desire it. Being a cutter is as lucrative as it is dangerous, and they don't give cutter jobs to just anybody. Sacrifices have to be made, namely becoming indebted to the Lynx Corporation, your employers, to the tune of 1 billion credits. You also have to pay rental on your habitat, tools and equipment. Yeah, you'd best keep on top of that. Collecting salvage earns you credits, which can be used to pay off your debts and purchase supplies such as repair kits, fuel and oxygen. Upgrades require Lynx tokens, which are earned by completing work orders. Each time you claim a new ship to salvage, you'll be given a list of work orders which may range from incinerating a certain tonnage of metal to salvaging the reactor without getting vaporized. Checking these off your to-do list will allow you to dramatically improve your tools and even allow you to purchase them outright to help keep your debt down. Speaking of tools, you have some very fun toys to play with as you ply your dangerous trade. The laser cutter, especially when using the split saw attachment, is satisfying to use. You'll use this handy gadget to sever key points of a ship's structure to detach armor plate, or you'll be using it to carve a hole in the interior hull to allow you to more easily extract internal salvage such as cargo and terminals. Just make sure you regularly use your scanner so you don't rupture a fuel tank or decompress the next room. Nobody likes getting sucked into space. The grapple is another of your formidable tools. You'll use this to manipulate objects, safely deliver salvage and deploy tethers which gently move larger pieces of salvage to your desired destination. If you're feeling fancy, you can even use tethers to tie several items together and deliver them all at once, although for me, it never quite works out how I envisioned it. The most important tool you have though is your scanner. Once upgraded, you can assess structural weak points, detect rooms that are still pressurized, locate hazardous and valuable systems, and check at a glance if there are any hidden goodies on board, such as fuel and repair kits. Seriously, use the scanner, it will save your life. As you increase in experience and start rattling off work orders, you will unlock various milestones which will increase your certification rank. Each rank will unlock new upgrades for you to purchase, as well as ships and ship configurations for you to claim. Each new ship variant you unlock will increase in complexity, both in terms of the ship's systems and the layout of the decks. This also increases the value of the ship, so you'll want to increase your rank to get to the really juicy stuff. You'll also get to delve into ghost ships, strange AI-controlled vessels where you'll have to manually incinerate AI nodes with your cutting tool. These nodes scream when you burn them, and they'll manipulate the ship's systems to add an extra layer of complexity and lethality to the ship's existing puzzle.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Blackbird Interactive add next, and if they expand upon other more active threats in addition to hazardous passive systems. As mentioned at the top of this video, this game is still in early access. At the time of recording, there are only two classes of vessel, the small mackerel and the significantly larger gecko. Each ship does have several variants with different setups, and most ships, tools, upgrades, etc. are planned for future updates. Hardspace Shipbreaker is a nice chill time, especially when you play on the difficulty setting that turns your shift timer off. On harder difficulties, it perfectly straddles the line of a relaxing puzzle game and a tense, immersive and methodical experience. There really is nothing else quite like it. Regardless of the difficulty setting, the core gameplay loop is incredibly satisfying. Popping open a gecko and sending its nanocarbon hull into the processor using tethers from your magnetic grapple just feels so good. Early access it may be, but it is already in a very enjoyable state with hopefully more good stuff around the corner. Hardspace Shipbreaker is bloody brilliant. Thank you very much for watching this video, it really means a lot to us. If you liked what you've seen here, click on that subscribe button and Dice Hard will bring you all sorts of lovely geekiness every week. Why not even pop over to our website at dicehard.net. And if you want other people to stumble across our channel, feel free to shove this video in front of their eyes at every opportunity. Tatty bye!